road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back.
What's this?
Your kid's report card.
Which kid? Oh, Ryan. Wow, these grades are terrible. Look at this. D, F, D, F, D, D. Can't even get a rhythm going. Oh, well, you look at this. Now, you would think an English teacher could come up with a better word than retard.
I prefer not to think of my son as an actual retard. Stupid, possibly. Ordinary, certainly. But maybe that's just a mother talking. You know, I don't understand how a used car salesman and a housewife could have an ordinary child.
I know, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I can't figure this out. Huh? Maybe you should talk to him, honey. You know, bolster his self-esteem.
Hey, this has nothing to do with self-esteem. Now, the boy's just stupid.
Hey, I'm not stupid. I'm the same as you guys. I put my shirt on one leg at a time.
We know, honey. And we love you.
So, Ryan, what do you have to say about this report card?
Well, in my own defense, this is only the first time I took some of these courses. Working hard, doing my homework great, I just freeze up on the tests.
Okay. I finished your homework. Hey, report card. How'd we do? Don't. What do I have to do? Come in and take your test for you?
Look, I'm doing the best I can, okay?
Hey, you're talking to me. You want to wind up selling used cars the rest of your life like Dad? Or doing a great big nothing like Mom? Buckle down, bub.
You know, there's a kid that you don't have to be embarrassed to call your own. But let's get back to your problem with self-esteem.
Look, I'm gonna be a professional baseball player. I mean, one day, I'm not gonna be selling used cars. I'm gonna be buying them. I mean, I'm batting 1,000 for the school team.
You're batting 100. Don't you think if you were batting 1,000, your mother and I would come and see your games? We want to be supportive. You're just not any good.
You guys are great parents. You were smart enough to give up on me a long time ago. But you gotta get Ross off my back. I mean, he's always pushing me to do better. Go to class, read a book. He won't even let me watch TV until he's done with my homework. Now, I know this kid. He is on the verge of grounding me. So can I please have the car keys so I can get out of here?
Yeah. While you're out, pick me up a couple of beers.
Jack!
Oh, yeah, and a pack of smokes for your mouth.
Jack, honey, don't you let him have that car. He needs to be punished.
Okay, take your mother with you. Take your mother. Oh, look, now, why do we have to punish him just for being stupid? I mean, society will do that for us.
Honey, he needs motivation. So until he brings his grades up, I don't think he should be allowed to drive.
How up?
No B's, no keys.
All B's?
You can do it. Okay, one bit.
This one. Yeah. How could I have a stupid kid?
That you can't figure it out is more eloquent than any explanation I could give.
Hey, you're me. If I'm stupid, that makes you stupid.
I'm just an underachiever. I chose love instead of a career. Emotionally supporting you is a full-time job, bub. Besides, what can I do with my life? Stuck on this couch. I have less mobility than Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I'm physically challenged. You, on the other hand, are handicapped by your stupidity.
Nah, I can't be stupid. I have 3 kids. Stupid people have 4. Besides, look at Tiffany. I mean, she's my daughter, and she's smart as a whip. Now, she must have got that from somewhere.
You stupidly stumbled on the answer. She's not yours.
Of course she's mine. She calls me Daddy all the time. Besides, Jenny would never cheat on me. I mean, why go out for a can of beer when you got yourself a big, frosty tall boy right here?
Jack, let me give you a news flash. Women cheat. You can't trust a dame. I learned that little lesson the hard way.
Where? The sizzling season premiere of Melrose Place?
Nope, the other cauldron of sin and deceit. The toy bin. She was beautiful, Jack. She had flawless skin, perfect boobies, a 4-inch waist and long legs and a short dress. Dress sold separately. We'll call her Burby. I'd pull her cord and she'd say things to me like, I love you, I'll never leave you, and you just lie there and let me do all the work.
Say, where exactly is this toy store? You know, in case I have to get a present for someone.
Save your $6.98, Jack. It doesn't last. One day they dropped a guy into the bin. Let's call him G.I. Jim. He was on leave, a tiny chocolate bar in his hand and the biggest weapon I'd ever seen. They went off on a little nature walk. She came back a week later with 2 little Betsy Wetsies, and her figure was all shot to hell. I pulled her cord and she said, their names are G.I. Bob and G.I. Bill, and they're yours. By the way, I'm quitting my job at Denny's. I would have been really hurt, but luckily I was already doing the wild thing with her little sister Skipper. Take that, baby. I had your sister and she was great. The point is, if the Betsy Wetsy ain't gray and furry, she ain't yours. And if Tiffany isn't stupid, she ain't yours. Think about it, Jack. Did you ever take a blood test?
Well, no. I did with Ryan, of course, 6 times. But by the time Tiffany was in the oven, I'd given up on my college education, my dreams, and my life. I wasn't about to give up more of my blood. If Jenny'd had an affair on me, she'd have been rubbing my face in it for years now.
So you really believe Tiffany's yours?
Damn straight I do. I'm an intelligent man with intelligent genes. And Ryan's gonna prove it when he gets that B. As for Jenny, no matter what seeds of doubt you may try to plant, she and I took marriage vows, pal, and my trust in her is unshakable.
I'm going to the mechanic for a lube job.
I'll just bet you are. Hold on, darling. I'm coming with you. Shrimp.
My work is done.
Darn it. I am gonna rededicate myself to my studies. I've seen a lot of stupid kids get B's. Now I'm gonna be one of them. Thanks for listening. You know, sometimes you're the only friend I got. Catch you later, buddy.
Jolie. Tu es jolie. Il est joli. Elle est jolie. Nous sommes jolis. Vous êtes jolie.
Is that English?
Force is equal to mass times acceleration, where acceleration due to gravity is 1/2 gt squared.
Is that English?
Well, Zephyrus, eke with his sweet breath, inspired hath in every holt and heath the tender crops. And the young sun hath in the ram his half course run.
Though I know that's not English. I'll never get a B. I mean, what can you do if you're stupid and can't drive?
Drive a school bus?
If you were good-looking, you could be a good-looking, stupid guy.
And if you were fatter and uglier, you could be a woman's gym teacher. Or David Crosby.
If I had $1,000, I'd be a millionaire. If I don't get that B, then I'm not gonna be able to drive. Oh boy, a stupid guy with a car. The world's open to him. You don't have to worry about the future then. I mean, a guy could deliver almost any kind of fast food. Draw the line at Chinese, though. You know, because they bombed Pearl Harbor.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're stupid. But stupid people can get B's too. I mean, look at Amber. She got a B.
But I don't think he's gonna want to sleep with the math teacher.
And Stoney. He got a B once.
Yeah, stung like hell.
See? Now if they can do it, you can do it. Look, now you only need one B. Pick one course and give it all your concentration, all your energies. Which course do you think you have the best shot at?
Well, maybe chemistry. I got an experiment going right now. I mix some stuff together, and I got a cool color.
Okay, then maybe it's chemistry. What else you got?
Civics.
Okay, what do you know about civics?
Oh, they're very dependable. They get great mileage.
You saw me try.
I am this close to getting my B. Talked to my civics teacher. She said she'd give me a B if I got a B on my report. And then she laughed at me.
What's your report on?
Person I admire most. It's actually a tough assignment for a generation without idols.
Son, aren't you overlooking the obvious choice?
Yeah, but everybody's doing their report on Johnny Cochran. Oh, you meant you. How stupid would I look admiring you? Maybe I should do it on Mom, too, right? My mom and dad are great. They had 3 kids. The end.
You little ingrate. Giving birth to you ruined my figure. Oh, Jack. I want to love him as much as Tiffany, but ew.
How could we? Yeah, it sure is funny how we could have 2 so very different children.
Yeah.
So, who'd you sleep with to get the smart one, huh?
Well, it obviously wasn't you. You're not laughing, Jack.
Yeah, why is that?
Oh, honey, I wouldn't dream of cheating on you. Besides, I was stuck here with Ryan all day. And it's not like some piece of beefcake in shorts is gonna walk up to the door and ring the bell.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hi, Pops.
Oh, you're like the daughter I never had. You know, I guess it's because I've been delivering mail here for 17 years, since just before your mom got pregnant with you. So, how'd you like that book I gave you?
Ah, yes, Kafka's Metamorphosis. The fragile sense of identity. I feel it every day. I am Gregor.
Who the hell's Gregor? Ross is dead?
I don't know anybody called Gregor. Now, wait a minute. Wasn't he the hunchback in Frankenstein?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait a minute, that was Igor.
Oh, I love that movie. Let's rent it.
It's a nice movie.
It's hard to believe you're theirs. Hi, 'Hi, beautiful.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, beautiful.
Mwah.
Oh, Pops, I had a little question about one of your special deliveries.
Oh, sure.
I love Pops.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he have just the cutest nose?
Not anymore.
Yep, he'd be a real ladies' man if he weren't gay.
Ah! Hey, wait a minute! I didn't know you were gay! I love gay guys!
So in conclusion, the man I admire most is Lou Goldstein. The man who let me in the strip club without ID.
Stoney, so over there. Thank you, Stoney, for yet another report on your one lousy night at the strip club. And now, our next report is, oh, God, no. Ryan Malloy.
Thank you. Many of you may not know me, mostly because it's only the second time I've ever been here. I'm Ryan Malloy. The person I admire most is the mailman. Sure, sometimes they shoot people, but they're under a lot of pressure. I mean, they have to walk and carry a big sack. And they get a huge pension that's gonna break this great country in a few years. But it's a small price to pay for getting our mail. Because mail's important. I mean, take bills. People hate getting them. But if the mailman doesn't bring them, you can't pay him. And then they'll turn off your power.
I don't know. Did you pay the electric bill, Jack?
No, I never got an electric bill. Kind of thought maybe we'd fallen beneath the poverty line and we were getting it for free. I'll call a power company. Now that's funny. The phone line's dead, too. What are you screaming for?
I don't know. It's what they do in the movies. You know, come to think of it, we haven't gotten any bill or any kind of mail for a month.
What are you looking at me for? I didn't do anything to the mailman. Stop accusing me!
Calm down, Jack. Just be calm. I know what you need. You need a nice cold glass of water. Somebody shut off our water.
Someone turned off the water and I have to finish my bath.
You're not bathing with the dogs again, are you, son?
No.
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
I don't know. My new schedule never came in the mail.
Yes, the mailman is America. Sure, they're not too smart, but we stupid people are what makes this country work. The mailmen, the garbage men, the pizza men, the congressmen, the plumber.
How about cops?
Sure, cops are stupid. I mean, after all, they're just mailmen with guns. But let's not forget the stupidest men and women of all, the teachers. I mean, their entire lives are wasted teaching kids the stupid things that they'll never need to know when they grow up to be mailmen, garbage men, or congressmen. I mean, imagine the depression of today's teacher. No future. No hope. No sense of accomplishment.
Ryan, if you shut up right now, I'll give you a C.
Nah, can't use a C. And no one is more underpaid than a teacher. Why, even the janitor makes $40,000 a year.
$40,000 a year? Is he single?
Garbage men make even more than that. Not bad for working only on Thursday mornings. If I was a teacher, I would commit suicide every day of my life.
That's enough, Ryan. Shut up. You're getting a B.
Don't you want to hear my big finish?
No, please. I'll give you an A.
Oh, no, an A will ruin everything. My mom said I need to get a B. I got it. Yes.
cold in this house. I dig through my closet for an hour to find this. It's my warmest outfit. The black holds in the heat.
Well, I can live without heat or water. But if I miss one more episode of Kirk, I'll be lost for the whole season.
I know. Oh, I just love the WB. It's the only network the entire family can enjoy together.
I think what makes it so special is that you laugh and learn.
Hey, got my B.
We knew you could do it, honey.
Guess I'm not stupid after all. Guess I'm just incredibly lazy and unmotivated. Well, we can't all be used car salesmen. Anyhow, can I have the keys to the car? I got this girl I like, so I thought I'd drive over to her house and peek through her window.
Here you go. One thing, though. Car's been repossessed. I guess we missed a payment or something. I swear I never got the bill.
You mean I learned something for nothing?
Son, that's what America's educational system is all about.
Dear Mr. Floppy, I didn't know you'd be this big of a success. I'm so happy for you. Oh, by the way, I've broken up with that crummy soldier, and I just happened to be in town. Maybe we can get together. Love, Burby. Oh, Burby, I've been thinking about what I'd say to you if only you'd give me a second chance. Here it is. Drop dead. I got thousands of chicks crawling all over me, including your sister. I'll give you a call if I need a maid.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road.
No, the dogs aren't fighting. That's just my dad and brothers eating dinner.
You know, you could set a better example for your sons.
How?
Could someone please pass the salt? Who did this?
I saw them do it.
Hey, no one likes a rat.
Now, that's not true. Cops, teachers, and mothers do. And I wish you would quit pretending to bond with the children. I don't want them to get too attached to you so they don't bond with their new, improved daddy that I yearn so desperately for. Oh, he's gonna be a wonderful man. Kind, rich, giving, handsome. He's gonna get me a ranch with a picket fence and horses, servants, and huge closets and racks of shoes. Oh, God, for a man like that, I'd do anything.
Could you pass the ketchup?
You got arms, get it yourself.
Hey, Mom, am I gonna have my own horse on that ranch?
No.
Am I even on the ranch?
No.
Will I know where it is?
Certainly not for me.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. Who's she gonna meet if when she was young and good looking, the best she could do was me?
I cannot believe you would take food out of your own children's mouths.
She's anorexic. She already ate her lima bean.
Hold on. Daddy, I will not have you spreading ugly rumors about me being anorexic. Anorexics don't eat. Besides, if I was gonna be anything, I'd be bulimic. At least that's hip. But if I did need to lose weight, I'd just go on the grandma diet. Just be unconscious during meals.
You can never be too high or too thin.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm helping Amber with her test. A blue plus at the bottom means your guidance counselor didn't really have a vasectomy.
By the way, why do you drop your alimony check off every week at dinner time?
Coincidence?
Ryan, it's your night.
Sure, Mom.
The hell are you doing?
The dishes.
You're a man. Men don't do dishes. This is how a man cleans a plate.
Got it, Dad.
Oh, you're not reading me. Now, here, put those things down. Come here. Now, tell me what else is going on around here.
I'm doing a little laundry.
But you're throwing the colors in with the whites.
No, I'm sorting.
Oh, jeez.
It's the only way to keep the whites really bright. Of course, I also like to add a little fabric softener. I mean, I know it sounds like hype, but seriously, I mean, if that's not April Fresh, I don't know what is.
I guess it's not your fault that you're a pansy. You know what I blame? I blame television. When I was growing up, the TV mom used to wear a dress and high heels. She smelled good after doing housework. And when you came home, she met you at the front door with a pot roast and a look on her face that says, I don't care how you look. I don't care how much money you make. I don't even care if you're true to me or not. You're my man, and I will do everything to please you. And I don't want you to worry too much about my satisfaction, because that might just take away time from my pleasuring you. I don't know, maybe I was reading too much into it, but I think that's what it was about. I mean, what kind of role models are there for a boy on TV today? I mean, Paul Reiser and that yapping terrier of a woman? Murphy Brown? She's the only real man on that show. Roseanne, Brett, Helen. I mean, where's the estrogen?
That's interesting, Dad. Hey, do you think all that dishwater's gonna make my hands a little rough?
Son, you're not understanding me. Once you start down this road, there's no return. Women want a real man. You think you're ever gonna hear, take me, laundry boy? Make a stand, son. Right here and right now. Not just for you and me, but for your entire generation. I can't do it for you. Matter of fact, I can't even watch. This is something between a boy and his parents. And as your father, I feel I'd just be in the way. Boy, just looking in that mirror in the bathroom and I saw some old guy looking back at me. Yeah, the lighting in that bathroom makes me look like an old man.
So does the lighting out here.
God, it was horrible. I haven't seen that many wrinkles on a face since the farewell episode of Designing Women. Oh, thank God I still have my hair.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, uh-huh?
Nothing.
What's nothing?
Nothing is what's growing out of the back of your head.
I got plenty of hair on the back of my head.
I know you do, but let me check. Let's see.
All right. Well?
I don't know about you, but whew, I'm looking pretty good.
I guess it can get pretty lonely, huh, Dad?
Don't worry, son. It's not what you think it is. I was just looking for a contact lens in his lap there.
That's okay, Dad. I mean, I'm not one to judge. Sometimes when the dog rubs up against me, I rub back.
Gee, it sure is an honor to call you son.
But you'll be happy to know I made a stand, okay? I refused to do the wash. Mom looked at me like she's never looked at me before and said, my little boy has finally become a man. Get out.
Great! I'm proud of you. You made a stand and you stood up for men everywhere. You know, it's important that we men, we stand with each other and support each other. So, let me know where you end up.
Dad, I'm gonna live here with you.
Hey, it's not a shelter for runaways. This is my home here. I can't just take in every kid that shows up at my door with a problem.
Well, look, Dad, if you don't want me here, then, you know.
Oh, come on. Don't be so sensitive. It's just a first reaction. Lingering first reaction. Come on, this will be great. Don't worry about it. Give us a chance to bond. Say, maybe I should help you with your homework. I mean, if you applied yourself a little bit more, maybe you'd do better in school. Who knows? Maybe you're not stupid.
I'm not following you, Dad.
I guess there's really no point in doing homework. How about a cool drink?
Cool.
All right. Now, all I got is mustard and beer. But I'll tell you something. What with you being kicked out of the house by your mom and almost flunking out of school, I think you might be ready for your first sip of beer. I'll never forget the first beer I shared with my dad. Yeah, I'll never forget it. He was doing 80 down the expressway when he saw the red lights in his rearview mirror. He turned to me, handed me his beer, and he says, "Quick, kill this." Yeah, it was a memory that lasted the whole 6 months I was at the youth farm. Ah, Dad, I miss you.
Is he dead?
I don't know. Who the hell cares? The point is for us to savor this moment. All right. Now, you probably have to go to the bathroom right after, so don't be scared. Well, that was great! Now, that was called shotgunning, and you just did it naturally on your very first beer!
Who knows, Dad? Maybe we finally found something I'm good at, huh?
I think we did!
I don't think I've ever had a better time. I'm gonna go home now.
No! Son, you can't go now. Your mom's gonna cave in and come back for you any second. After all, you're her firstborn. Probably mine, too. But, you know, women are emotional. She'll come back here weeping, begging for her little boy to come home. What did I tell you? There she is now. Now, she's gonna be very vulnerable, so only make her beg a little.
Here's the other one. Good luck.
What kind of a cruel joke is this, bringing me my own children?
Just think of it as a sperm refund. After all, you always said you wished you had it back.
What did you do, son?
I used the guest soaps in the bathroom. I'm a rebel too, you know.
That's my boy.
Yep, that's your boy. And this is your boy. And this is where they live now. Well, have a knee-slapping, knuckle-scraping, crotch-scratching good time. Bye, boys.
Are we gonna die?
Yes. But there's no sense tempting it by traveling on a commuter airline. Now, what I think we should do is just continue on as if everything's going to be okay. All right? Now, what would you be doing if you were at home right now?
Homework.
All right. Let's see if we can help the little guy out with his homework.
The process by which plants turn sunlight into food is...
Photosynthesis.
Look, Ross, you can make up any answer you want. But my advice to you is to go into class and sit next to an Asian kid.
What do you think, Dad? Should we give him a beer?
Nah, I only got 5 left, and I need to get to sleep tonight.
Hey, Dad, your toothbrush fell in the toilet.
That blue stuff is like fluoride. It won't hurt you.
So the kids are living here now, huh? And you didn't even ask me. I always thought if we were gonna live with children, they'd be ours.
The only way I'd have children with you is if you were a Playboy bunny.
You're not an easy man to love, are you? We're never going to Paris, are we, Jack? If they don't leave, what's to become of our life? It's Monday, you know? We're supposed to watch Casablanca tonight. If you don't throw your kids out, you'll regret it. Maybe not now, but soon, and for the rest of your life.
Well, we'll always have Paris.
No, we won't. We don't even have Van Nuys.
Daddy, tell me a story.
Yeah, Dad. Me too.
Well, okay. Once there was a guy. He was almost 40. Now, that's important. He's not 40 yet. But he had no money, he lived in a hovel, and he was so demented that he could hear a stuffed bunny talking to him.
Dad, I'm 8. That's retarded.
I liked it, Dad.
I want a real bedtime story. Read me something.
Okay, fine. Let's see. Drive-by shooting, drug bust, British ferry boat tragedy. All right. We'll call this one the little ferry boat that couldn't.
I'm starving. I want to go home.
Well, you can't go home now.
Yeah, but at least there's food there.
You whining sissies, you make me sick. We're men. We don't give up our principles just to eat. We give them up for the promise of sex, but not just for food. You are soldiers in the battle of the sexes. If you go home now and let a woman push you around while the whole world laughs at you, you might as well just be the President of the United States. Now, is that what you want?
No.
All right. Let's be men. Come on, guys. It's night in the city. And if we can't roll a drunk or score some loose change from the seats of an unlocked automobile, then we have no right to call ourselves Malloy. Let's move!
I never realized how quiet the house was without men.
Listen, that's the sound of no one belching.
Don't get used to it. The fondue has landed. Oh, I suppose I should take a stomach pill. And as long as I'm swallowing an upper and a downer. This is what killed Belushi, you know.
Well, if it wasn't for that, it would have been Blues Brothers, too.
What do we really need men for anyway?
Well, I don't mean to say that men aren't occasionally useful. They just need training. They're a lot like wild horses. They need to be broken. And the women in this family have been real pioneers in the gelding of men.
Oh, yes, yes. I know I did my part with your grandfather. Like all young men, he was a bucking bronco who incidentally could rarely stay on for more than 8 seconds. But I digress. He was a real handful. Not in the literal sense, of course. But I found a way to take care of that. He was the first man to buy a box of tampons. It caused quite a stir. The other men in town burned a cross of flaming Kotex on our front lawn. That's why we had to move out of Cleveland.
That just seems so small now, Grandma. I mean, today guys buy tampons all the time.
Oh, but that's the challenge of every generation, honey. You know, to find tomorrow's tampon, if you will. Now, take your dad. He was like a fine racehorse who always finished first. Always. I tried everything to break him, and nothing worked until I finally got him into the delivery room the day that you were born. I told him what a beautiful experience it would be to witness the miracle of childbirth, to share with me the sheer joy and ecstasy of that moment. Oh, you should have seen him all pale and shaking, taking pictures of the afterbirth, thinking it was you.
Oh, boy, that was one ugly Christmas card.
And you know, we have not been invited to a family reunion since. But since that day in the delivery room, your father was a broken man. And ever since then, he has been as meek and inoffensive as Sinbad.
I was so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Mom. And now, it's up to my little girl to carry the torch of emasculation. What are you gonna make your man do, honey?
Oh, everything. And I'm not gonna let love get in the way. I am a fine bottle of wine. Only he who can afford me gets to sniff the cork.
Yes, sweetheart, but once the bottle is open, everyone at the table gets a taste. At least at the parties where I was hostess.
Well, you know, honey, I'm afraid that maybe we've given you the wrong impression. Now, once you are physically and emotionally ready, sex can be a beautiful experience. There's really nothing else in the world like it, I hear.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer the velvety touch of pearls around my neck, the snug fit of a 4-carat diamond around my finger, smooth silk stockings caressing my legs, the contours of the leather seats in my Rolls Royce firm against my taut young bottom, my hand resting on my bulging investment portfolio. Oh, stocks, diamonds, and pork bellies. Oh, my. Well, I think I'm gonna go take a bath now.
Now that girl has her head on straight.
That little witch may be on to something. I want a condo in Boca with a velvet touch of a Craftmatic automatic bed. I want a really nice Pontiac with cup holders. Faster, faster. This isn't working. The only thing that works for me are my blessed pills. Valium, lithium, and Prozac, oh my.
Everybody is so obsessed with sex. Would you look at how little is left? Now, who could have thought 3 women could handle that much meat? Here's something special for my little baby boo. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's cold and dry. Noble beasts such as dogs deserve better than this.
Mommy!
Cut it out, you crybabies. It's just a little food poisoning.
Mommy!
Oh, Mommy.
You hurl on me and I'll kill you.
Well, I think we proved our point. After all, we did get the women folk to come crawling back to us.
Dad, they picked us up at the emergency room, okay? We had food poisoning.
Still, technically, a win for us.
And these are the winner's aprons?
You know you have no future, right, son?
Dad, you're supposed to put the glasses in upside down.
I know. It seems small, but we're sowing the seeds of revolution.
Now, pass me a plate that's not dry yet.
Dad, it's too dangerous.
I'll give it to you, Dad.
That's the voice of the future talking, you punk.
What's all that talking in there?
Nothing.
Found it. Dear Unhappily Ever After, it's nice to see Elf back on the air. Although he looks very gray and sick and doesn't sound all that good either. Whatever happened to that nice family he used to live with? Wayne C., Muncie, Indiana. Dear Wayne, they moved to Indiana where they eat their neighbors. Pass the ketchup, Wayne.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the
on back.
Wow, Tiffany. Who's taking you to the Valentine's dance? I mean, every guy in school wants to go with you. I know. What a headache. I'd hold a lottery, but I don't want to end up at the dance with a geek or a tart or something. I mean, whatever reason God punished him is good enough for me. Did you see that? That guy didn't even look at me. The nerve. I don't dress like this to be ignored. What a jerk. He must have something I don't know about. If he's not interested in me, he must be really special. Oh, he's different. He's aloof. He's not your typical high school geek.
Heidi-ho. Oh, you guys will never guess who I'm going to the dance with this year.
I'm washing my hair that night, just so you know.
I'm washing mine, too.
This year, I'm going with a real woman. The chemistry teacher, Miss O'Hara. Divorced and 40. Score, oh, Rooney. Yeah, I asked her 3 years ago, and she said, look, you little goon, if you make it to senior year without flunking, I'll go with you. Well, now, this little goon is going to take that chemistry teacher from here to infinity and beyond.
No. If even you have a date, then I'm going to go line up my date right now. Watch my subtlety. Hi. I was just wondering if you had the page numbers for the history homework.
Are you in my history class?
I sit right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Cartier.
It's Tiffany. Tiffany! He doesn't even know who I am. Oh, God, I'm in love.
Hey, Jack, what's that on your shirt?
Where?
Sucker!
Grow up.
I'm just a scamp. I'm sorry. I am. Smarter than the Cookie Monster. Sexier than Elf. A better ride than Mr. Ed. And I don't have to put out to get work like that trollop lamb chop.
What the hell is this? This must be a mistake. It's a notice from the postmaster that I'm under investigation for sending obscene mail to Pamela Anderson. Mr. Floppy, what did you do?
Come on, it's Valentine's Day. I sent her a little note.
Yeah? Well, she sent back a restraining order. Can't go within 500 feet of her, it says. What kind of a note did you send?
It was a touching little Valentine, something that says, I love you in my touching little bunny way.
Well, here's a copy of it. Dear Pamela, O ye of the Baywatch Biggins. I'd like to put my furry little face between your golden mounds and live there forever in happiness and tranquility. Tweak, tweak, honk, honk, love, Floppy. From the desk of Jack Malloy, Joe's used cars. Oh. Why are you so obsessed with these super women who you can never have?
When I go out to eat, I don't want a salad, I want steak. And when I goes looking for a woman, I want prime beef. So girls, on this Valentine's Day, picture me right between them going bong, bong, bong,
Hey, Dad, can I talk to you?
Why are you always coming to me for advice? Don't you have any friends you can talk to?
I need some advice, Dad. I mean, how do you turn on a 40-year-old woman?
Who cares?
Well, I'm taking one to the dance, and I'm a little nervous. What if I fall in love or something?
Look, son. You remember that old car I let you use when you were first learning how to drive? Didn't look like much. Everything was kind of loose and squeaky. Well, it's okay to practice on something like that, but you don't want to own it.
Oh, okay, Dad.
Now, have protection?
Oh, yeah, I've been wearing it since I was 15, just in case.
I probably should have spent more time with you when you were younger, but I just didn't want to.
Now, let's watch some daytime talk shows and see what kind of demented freaks are on display today.
I have a sad tale indeed.
Mom?
Welcome back to Wally on Everything. Today our topic is women who live with their daughters who hate them. We're back with Maureen, who is a member of the Aged Challenged, whose own daughter's cruelty knows no bounds.
When she was pregnant, before she was married, I took care of her. But now she doesn't need me anymore, and she wants to throw me out. Me with my bad hip. Well, I say, too bad, I'm staying.
I'd just like to say that I would never take away my mother's pills or her liquor. Give us a name to go with this face.
Her name is Jenny Malloy, and she lives at 3022 Oak Avenue, Van Nuys, California. That's right. Boo.
Hello? Hello? Hey, she sits here and does nothing. Go to an old folks' home. Go to CBS. Don't boo me, I boo you. Boo, boo, boo. You better watch it. Us young people can vote out Social Security just like that. Boo! Boo!
She beats me, you know.
Boo! Boo! Bye.
My God, those old people are angry. What'd they do, cancel a Rolling Stones concert or something?
Honey, the Rolling Stones aren't old. They're only 50. Oh, my God.
I need to talk to you.
Talk to me? You're teasing me, aren't you?
No, really, I need to talk.
Oh, moment. Oh, is it a couch moment or a kitchen table moment? Oh, should I make top coffee or should I make tea? Oh, wait, let's be spontaneous. Oh, should we be spontaneous over here or should we be spontaneous over here? Oh, no, let's start at the table and we'll just see where the moment takes us. What is this about, honey?
It's about boys.
Oh, couch moment. Gotta be on the couch. Come on, couch. Okay, good.
So, Mother, there's this boy at school, and no matter what I do, this boy just doesn't seem interested in me.
Not interested in you? Oh, that's too bad. Have you cried yet? Oh, God, please, honey, tell me more.
I just can't seem to get his attention in the normal way. You know, by just standing there.
Well, honey, you have to understand that there are some guys you just can't get. Now, believe it or not, there were several guys that would not succumb to my natural charms.
Who'd have thunk it?
I know.
So how'd you get Daddy to go out with you?
I saw him across the room. I gave him the big eye. He didn't respond. I'd had enough rejection by then. So I said, sure, he's not much, but I am not gonna leave this bar empty-handed. So I flirted, I hinted, I smiled, and still he didn't respond. So I walked over, grabbed his collar, and said, you are going out with me. And you know what? Even though you feel like a loser at the time, honey, it is best to go with a guy that you can get. Because after a while, you fit together, and they're so grateful. Hi, honey. Do you love me?
Leave me alone. Can't you ever just leave me alone?
I'm not gonna wind up with some guy like Dad.
Honey, that's what every woman thinks.
No, I'm not. I'm not so desperate that I have to force a man to go out with me, especially some aloof high school punk. I don't need to think about him. I don't need to go out with him. And I especially don't need to hear his voice just one more time. Can't stand it. He won't even look at me. Huh? I'm just gonna ignore him. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ignore the dance entirely. I don't even want to hear about the stupid dance.
The dance is gonna be great. I'm going with Bobby. His father's a cop, so we don't have to worry about driving drunk.
I'm taking a girl, you know, for my parents. They don't know. Well, they don't. Here's me at home. Hey, take out your own garbage. I'm watching football. Whoa, check out the Hooters on that cheerleader. The Wizard of Oz was not a great film. Only very good.
Yeah, save your applause for the true king, because tonight I am going to teach the teacher a lesson in love.
Ryan, the chemistry teacher gave me a note for you.
Note? Dear Ryan, I've never broken a promise in my whole life, but I'd rather die than go with you to the corner store, let alone a dance. I'm begging you, don't make me be your date, Miss O'Hara. No way, baby. You're going. You promised. See you tonight. Ryan, the Love Machine. Malloy. Take that back to her.
Everybody has a date for this dance but me. The irony is astounding. Stop whining and using big words. Anybody will go with you.
I don't want anybody. I want him.
That's just what the chemistry teacher's thinking about me right now. What was that?
I gave Mrs. O'Hara the note. Then she took some chemicals and a Bunsen burner into a room. And we think, since her head landed in the yard, she's dead.
Say anything about me?
He's so dark and brooding, just like James Dean.
Who?
You know, early Dylan on 90210. He may be super cool, but I'm not begging any guy. For God's sakes, I'm not my mother. You're taking me to the dance.
Yeah, maybe. I'll call you.
Okay. You'll call me.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm not using your name this time. Look, it's Jake Malloy, and I use little letters that I cut out of magazines. It's very Sex Pistols, 1977. And untraceable.
Still got my address on it.
How would Pamela Anderson find me without the address? She's not exactly a genius, you know.
Look, Floppy, you've been acting a little strangely lately, so, I got you a little gift. Thought it might cheer you up. I hope you like it.
Oh, Jack, it's a Pamela-like. With lifelike sun-damaged skin. This is the happiest day of my life.
Hey, Dad, what you doing?
Huh? Oh, just a little something for the bunny. Look how happy he looks.
Well, I had a problem, Dad, but, I'm gonna keep it to myself, and, you work out your own problems first.
Oh,
Oh, no, son, no. Yeah, that's for the bunny. It's not for me.
Yeah, so long, Dad. I'll see you.
Go after the boy.
You think he needs my help?
No, I just want to be alone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the mood for love.
Must be coming. Why hasn't he called? Maybe he's not coming. Maybe he's dead.
Well, if he is dead, I hope he's not up there sleeping with Miss O'Hara.
So, has that boy who hates you called yet?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. I was really pulling for you. Oh, but honey, it's a good life lesson for you. No matter how beautiful you may be, there's always going to be some guy you just can't get. But don't feel bad. Why don't you eat something and get fat? Try ice cream. Unlike a man, it never leaves you. Goes straight for your thighs and butt. Actually, it is just like a man. Oh, but the important thing is that you know I'm here for you. Even though your date's not.
So, O'Hara, if she was gonna die, why not wait till after the dance? And she'd have a reason.
It's him. You go suffer somewhere else.
So, you're Mr. Big Stuff. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in my school.
Go play chicken with a bus.
Hey, don't break her heart because I drink and have a gun.
Hi.
Hi.
Come in. I have to admit, I was a little worried that you weren't going to show up.
Jeez.
Wow. You really went all out.
Actually, I took them from the teacher's funeral.
I wasn't invited. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't even be dead.
God, if you robbed a grave, you must really like me.
Who wouldn't? You're the most beautiful girl in school.
So why'd you pretend not to like me?
Well, I never thought I'd have a shot, so I pretended not to be interested. I knew if I could just meet you, you'd really like me. I'm just so glad it all worked out.
So you did want me all along?
You bet.
Mom, come here for a sec. Tell her.
I liked her all along. It was an act.
Just thought that was a good life lesson for you. Some of us can get any guy we want. The day I can't, I'm gonna chemistry teacher my way out of here. Oh, shut up. Danny, you've made me very happy.
I think we're gonna be very happy together.
I don't think so. I don't want to go with you now. See, now you're no different from all the others. Yes, you're very sweet and all, and I'm sure if I gave you half a chance, I'd like you very much. But what would be the fun of that now, huh?
Oh, wait! I don't like you.
Too late, seeing history.
I'm really not interested in you.
Oh, that's cute. Run along. God, what a relief. I almost set it up at the dance with a total doof. I do hate to hurt such a nice guy. But I'm sure if I think about it long enough, I can turn it around so that he's the bad guy. Yes, I did lead him on, but only because he was deceitful. There, I've already done it. Hey, big brother. A guy like you really deserves a great date. How would you like to take the most beautiful girl in school to the dance?
I'd settle for one with a head.
Wipe your tears and take me to the dance.
Hey, do you think the health teacher will be there? Because she was kind of giving me the eye during the VD talk.
Huh? Maybe she wants you to play the cold sore in the school play. You're the perfect choice.
Jack! Honey, I think it's time for us to exchange our Valentines. Here's yours. Where's my card? Where's my card? Ooh, it's in the sack, isn't it? I know you got me something.
It's a rubber patch kit.
Jack Malloy, you didn't even get me a card. Oh, I know. You're teasing me. It's in your pocket. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, Jack, you made it yourself. It's beautiful. Oh, it must have taken you a long time to cut all these letters out just like a psycho. To my dear Pamela Anderson. Roses are red, violets are blue. I know where you live. I'm coming after you. Oh, Jack. Jack, you think I look like Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, sure, of course I do. You know, when she was younger.
Honey, you look like David Hasselhoff.
Dear Mr. Floppy, I'm a representative from Cool G Records, and we were wondering if you would like to record a rap single for us, You Jivin' Bunny, freshly yours, Hank Steinberg. Dear Hank, this could be your next hit. You wonder why the bunny wears a frown. It's because the man be keeping us down. Kill all the humans. Pass their heads through a door, all except Drew Barrymore. Peace. Yo, 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 what up, dog?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road.
And now, why it's wonderful to give up your career to be a mother.
Motherhood is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done.
Hey, Mom, we're almost out of Coke.
Mom, all the dishes are dirty.
Mom, the dog did in my room. Clean it up.
Mom, there's food on the floor.
Mom.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Mom. Ah, children. You don't mind the sound of your own child.
Shut up.
Dad, I need a car.
Daddy, I need some Ferragamo pumps.
Dad, the dog dootied in my room. Clean it up.
Don't worry about it. You won't live here forever. Doesn't anybody say hi? How you doing?
Hi. How you doing, sir?
Fine. Thank you. He's not one of ours, is he?
No.
Is he one of yours?
No.
He's polite. Can we trade him in for one of ours?
Daddy, I need to talk to you. Dad, a bunch of the kids are staying overnight at the lake tonight. Mom said it was okay if you said it was okay.
We're all gonna be there.
Why is Ryan's friend going?
That's Bo. He's not Ryan's friend. He's Tiffany's friend.
Why would he want to hang out with Tiffany? She's just a little girl. I don't get it.
You'd better look again.
When did this happen? And why wasn't I told? You did this. Get out of my house.
It was nice to meet you, sir.
You're a very polite young man. You're the nicest kid I ever threw out of here. Now get the hell out! that's better. You want an ice cream cone, honey?
Daddy, you embarrass me. I'm not a child.
Will you stop doing that?
Jack, the boy's parents are going to be in the house the whole time.
Yeah, right. If my son was dating a good-looking girl, I'd take you out to the movies and give him the key to the liquor cabinet.
Talk to him.
I'll do my best, honey. I'll try to talk some sense into him.
Okay.
Now you listen here, Jack Malone.
Good work.
What do you mean? You don't want her to go either?
Of course not. Can't you tell by now when I'm lying? Does this sound familiar to you?
I love you.
Ah, you mean the kind of lying like, no, honey, you don't look old and fat. You haven't changed at all.
Oh, you're the king, Jack. You're the king.
I don't mind a little facial hair on a woman.
It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
I don't want to play anymore.
Hey, Dad, I got a problem with a girl.
She pregnant?
No.
Then what's the problem?
She's a little older than me.
Good. Then she can buy the beer and drive. Look, son, here's $5. Get yourself a condom. Oh, and a bottle of aspirin. You know, in case she wants to talk afterwards. See? I'm a better parent than you are. Because I listen to the kids' problems.
Dad, do you know anything about the occult?
Well, I know what hell is like. Get that condom, son. It's just a little piece of rubber, but it can be a better friend than a dog. Boy, it sure is tough being a father. I just wonder if I'm doing the right thing.
Absolutely. You saved your little girl. Because guys just want one thing. Actually, two things. They want air conditioning, too. Actually, three things. Cable TV. Actually, four things. Guys want to be left alone and not talked to until it's time to get in bed. No, actually, five things. They want to wake up alone in the morning so they don't have to talk about their feelings. Maybe 96 things. A gun. A big gun. Maybe 97 things. Did I say air conditioning?
Yeah, you said air conditioning. 2, 25, and 69.
Did you say 69? 98 things.
Okay. All right, I get the idea. The point is, I did the right thing by not letting Tiffany go, because believe me, I know guys, and I know what they want. Yes, sir, I was one randy little goat myself. I used to go after everything that walked or crawled or just laid there and said, who's next? Now, I tell you, guys really suck. I just can't let Tiffany go to that lake.
You overprotective geek! You're stifling the growth of your little girl!
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll let her go.
What kind of father are you? Why don't you just give her a beer and toss her into the Rams locker room? Or a real football team. You, sir, sicken me.
No, you are driving me crazy. What do you want me to do?
Quit your job and spend more time with me?
Listen,
Don't make me see a psychiatrist. Then what would happen to you? It can get pretty cold and lonely around a sane guy. Think about it.
Don't threaten me, Jack. I respond to love. I need stability, serenity, security. Oh, yeah, and air conditioning. And it wouldn't kill you to say I'm beautiful every now and then. When you can spare the time.
Hey, Dad. You busy?
Well, I'm pretty tied up, but I guess I can stare at the wall later.
Dad, if all the guys say that a girl is easy, is it true?
Now when it's your turn.
Dad, if a girl's been in prison.
Yeah.
Well, technically not prison, actually a center for the criminally insane. Would you think twice about letting her cuff you?
Get out. I have to talk to Dad.
Well, I was here first.
All right, now wait a minute. Obviously, you are both in need of some serious parenting on the subject of sex. Ryan, it'll clear up your skin. Tiffany, no!
Dad, I need you.
Daddy, I need you.
All right, let's be fair about this. Ryan, you're a boy. Go practice bottling up your emotions. Come on, honey.
Daddy, I want to talk to you about this lake trip thing.
Yeah.
Why can't you trust me? If I was a boy, you'd let me go.
Well, boys are different. They don't need attention.
No, I won't let anyone touch me. Just my husband. Right after he signs over 51% of his stock. The point is, Daddy, you know my motto. I will only trade my purity for financial security.
I understand that, and I respect it.
So can I go?
Well...
Oh, please, Daddy. Don't break a little girl's heart. A little girl has to know she can come to her daddy. But if you say no, I won't want to come to my daddy.
Well...
Can we go get some ice cream?
Okay.
And can I get sprinkles?
Okay.
And a cherry?
Okay.
And will you drop me off at Bo's?
Okay.
Okay. You know... I don't really want that ice cream. Can you just take me to Bo's?
Okay.
Okay. Daddy, you're the best.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot one thing. It's a bad neighborhood. Hey, you seen Ryan? He was over at my place, and then he just disappeared.
Oh, he came home a little while ago, all sad. But who cares about Ryan? He's a boy. I'm worried about Tiffany. She went over to your house, and she hasn't come home.
Oh, don't worry. I dropped her off at Bo's. They're on their way over to that lake.
Are you crazy?
Who told you I talked to the bunny?
Jack, look, our daughter could be in trouble. I cannot believe that you let her go up to the lake with that boy animal.
Oh, she'll be fine. Don't worry. She's not like she's gonna do anything. She's only 16 years old.
Jack, you are such a fool. You don't know women's hormones. Anything could happen. I had my head on straight, and then you came along with your fancy white suit and your smooth line. I'm the fifth BG. Let's go to my parents' house. Let's boogie, oogie, oogie.
You fell for it, and I'm the fool?
The point is, girls are romantic. It's not until they hit their 20s that they realize that romance is just a pathetic conning him into having some kid's brats, and from then on, their only solace is to just hammer and hammer and hammer away at the guy until they break his will. That's when you start having a real caring two-way relationship.
Oh, I don't know. I think...
You'll think what I tell you to think. And I'm telling you, you never should have let our daughter go with that boy. You just imagine what they're doing. You know, a real man would go right up to that lake and drag his daughter home. Ozzie from Ozzie and Harriet would go. Mike Brady would go. Roseanne would go.
Now, that's not fair. No man can measure up to Roseanne.
Will you just give me one good reason why you're not going?
All right. I'll give you one good reason. I don't know which lake they're at.
Roseanne would know.
Stop throwing him in my face!
Okay, well, I guess I'm going on my date. I'll be okay. Right?
Hey, do you happen to know where that Bo kid lives?
No. Dad, when they say they're gonna sacrifice a virgin, is it always a girl?
Look, son, here's a couple of bucks. If she puts out, you can buy her a yogurt. That way they don't think you're just using them.
You want the number of the place I'm gonna be?
Nah, that's okay. Let the girl's parents worry.
Do you guys want me home at a certain hour? Because, I mean, I really don't even have to go.
Oh, yes, you do. We're gonna flea bomb your room. I'm worried about Tiffany. Maybe she left some kind of clue behind.
Yeah, maybe she put a number on a notepad or something.
And I'll read Tiffany's secret diary. You know, just because this is an emergency. I only hope I can find it. Gee, lucky. Found it the first place I looked. March 27th, Federal Reserve about to set new interest rates. I bet Mom and Dad are too stupid to renegotiate their mortgage.
Can you do that? Hey, what is this?
Dust rag?
No, this is my shirt. My basketball jersey, my old number 22. I can't believe you ripped it up for rags.
Well, I'm not going to rip up one of mine every time a dog vomits. Now, Jack, you know our daughter could be out with a maniac and all you care about is your stupid T-shirt.
That's not true. I'm not worried about my shirt at all. My daughter is the only thing that I'm thinking about right now. Jasper, here, get the scent, boy. Get the scent. Now go find the rest of it. Go! Run like the wind! Now, what were we talking about?
Our daughter. Jack, what if she's in trouble?
Oh, stop worrying. I bet she's just fine. After all, what could really happen?
Be gentle with me.
God, that was chilling. You must be thinking the same thing I am. You were thinking about that creature, too?
Yes. It was horrible.
My God, you're sweating. You must be all shaken up. I'll tell you what, let's get in the car and go to every lake within 100 miles.
Yes, let's. We must find that boy. 7 hours and you find one lake. I hope you're proud of yourself for beating the hell out of the wrong guy.
Oh, looked like he was with Tiffany. He was kissing some guy with long red hair. How could he have thought that was a girl? The guy had a mustache. What's all this? I thought you said you threw this out.
I hated you in that shirt. Bad dog.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Honey, what are you doing here?
Me? I've been home for 4 hours. We watched the sunrise and I came home. Wow. You guys trusted me so much, you went out and had a good time yourselves. I thought you'd be worried sick.
Oh, well, part of parenting is knowing when to trust, and we're good parents.
Oh, that's great. Oh, my gosh, you guys. We heard there was some maniac across the lake from us beating up gay guys. Why can't people just live and let live?
Yeah. Well, hi, son. Looks like you got lucky.
She hurt me, Dad. She was a big woman. She danced on the line between pleasure and pain. And she jumped over that line. She hurt me really bad, Dad. Dad, can you get rabies from a human bite?
Sounds like you had quite a time. Look, son, you don't have to make up stories for me. You didn't score, but you tried. And that's the thing that counts.
I'd soak in a hot tub if it didn't bring back such painful memories.
You know, I'm a little worried about Ryan. I know he leads an empty little life, but it's upsetting that he would lie to us.
Where's my little lost lamb? I wasn't finished.
Second bedroom on the left.
Isn't that cute? Ryan finally has a little girlfriend.
Dear Mr. Floppy, are you related to the Easter Bunny? Adam B., Youngstown, Ohio. Dear Adam, no, but I am related to Robert Blake of Beretta, that gritty, street-smart police drama with the pimp and the colorful plumage. And on my mother's side, I'm related to Mary Martin, renowned as Peter Pan, the fairy boy, not the peanut butter. But the Easter Bunny and I will be performing The Odd Couple at Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater in Jupiter, Florida. Try the prime rib, $9.95 salad, beverage, and validated parking.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back.
You dropped your sweater. Allow me, my lady. Don't worry, I'm okay. This is really no problem. I'll just pop this in the washer, miss.
It's cashmere.
Ah, you're Indian. Do you speak our language?
You're a complete moron.
Very good.
Stay away from me or I'll call a cop.
All right, well, don't tell them you're a foreigner. They'll beat the hell out of you. These potatoes are great today. You want?
Look, it's the coolest kid in school. Dean Valentine.
He's got everything.
He's like totally illiterate, you know. He's never said more than like 4 words in his life.
All I need is 4 words. Tie me down, warrior.
I'll get him over here and you two can fight it out.
Stuck again.
It's never happened before. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? What's this? What's what? This? Nothing.
No. Wait. Yes! It's a pimple. A zit. A blotch. A blemish. A big, ugly oozer. Oh, God. You can forget about the new car and the girlfriend. Just put another one on her nose.
No. No, this isn't happening.
Calm down. It's like you can't even see anything.
Oh, it's like you can't see anything. Are you crazy? It's a monster. Help me. Oh, help me.
We must run. It will kill us. We must run.
I have a zit.
I went into that cute little fabric store and I ran into Nora. You remember Nora. She used to date that decorator. And she told me I should do the living room in all neutrals and do my accent colors with throw pillows and candles. Blah, 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 blah. Jack, you're not listening.
Yes, I was.
All right, tell me what I said.
Take out the garbage, mow the lawn, more foreplay.
Today was the happiest day of my entire school career. Yep, I was there when Tiffany got her first pimple.
Well, that's a horrible thing for a girl.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's just a pimple. And she's a mature young lady. A little blemish isn't going to turn her head around.
Hey, look, it's Cousin It.
Don't look at me. And spare me your false pity. I want real pity. I'm deformed.
Oh, honey, let me have a look. Oh, why, you can hardly see it. Jack, come tell her how tiny it is.
Hey, I thought we agreed to lay off those jokes.
The pimple, Jack.
Yeah, the pimple. Very funny.
Jack, please, I'm talking about the throbbing zit on Tiffany's cheek. Go tell her it's nothing.
I sell used cars for a living. Nobody believes me. Ah, that's nothing, honey. It hasn't even come to a head yet.
It grows a head? Oh, Mom, what'll I do?
Oh. Just be patient, honey. It'll go away. You'll be fine. Unless this is an actual outbreak of acne like Cousin Stevie. You know, Pizza Back, the one who nobody goes in the pool with. Oh, but don't you focus on the negative. I mean, look at your father. Do you think he could hold his head up if he focused on the miserable stagnation of his career? And Ryan, who doesn't even have the hope of achieving the mediocrity of his father. Focus Focus on the positive. Do something that makes you happy.
I know what always makes me happy. I'll go weigh myself.
Well, I guess that's what being a mother's all about. Lying to your kids, telling them everything's gonna be all right.
Mediocre. You really think I could have kept my job working for your father if I was mediocre?
Honey, what's the matter?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I gained 10 pounds.
Where?
Well, this thing weighs at least 6, but that still means I've gained 4 pounds. Oh, my God. I'm a pimply fat girl.
Maybe you're pregnant.
I happen to be a virgin.
There's other ways to get pregnant, you know. I mean, you sit on a toilet seat, don't you?
No, I don't. I hover.
Honey, now might be a good time for you to learn that true beauty comes from within. It's not what you look like. It's what you are.
Oh, Mom, you'd have to believe that, wouldn't you?
I laugh at the face of middle-class America. What's wrong with you guys?
Well, I'm mediocre, Ryan is sub-mediocre, and Tiffany is a hovering, pimply fat girl.
I think we'll all feel better when I get a gun.
Maybe we should talk to him.
Who cares about him? I have a zit. I can't believe it. I built my entire life around my physical beauty. I thought it would last forever. You know, till I was like 25. Oh, what a fool I was. Well, now it's gone. And there's only one thing left for me to do. I'm going to have to develop a personality.
Why is she so sensitive? Jack, she's so superficial. And I have absolutely no idea where she gets that from.
What are you laughing at?
I set the scale so it weighs 10 pounds heavy.
Now, look, son, girls are fragile. You really shouldn't play around with them. That's not funny.
10 pounds. I gained 10 pounds.
Oh, that's a good joke, son. You know, you just may turn out to be mediocre yet.
Where am I going to find a personality? How do you become charming without good looks? Dear Lord, why am I asking you?
Because you know that no matter what happens, I'll always be your older brother. And you'll always be my little plus girl. But if you want my advice, eat. And keep eating. Because the fatter you get, the smaller that pimple's gonna look.
2 miles. And twist.
Mommy, I need help. I need a personality.
Oh, you can have mine. You're a mother of 3 with a saggy butt.
Ah, what a beautiful morning. I think I'll have a glass of wine and go back to sleep.
Grandma, can I talk to you?
Why, yes, of course. But refresh my memory. Where have we met? Oh, wait a minute. You called me Grandma. That's a clue. How can Grandma help?
Okay. I'm afraid my looks are fading and I need a personality.
Ah, fading beauty. The first time you pass a construction site and no one grabs their crotch shouting obscenities. It hurts.
And Mom doesn't know what it's like to be beautiful and lose it.
Well, darling, why would she? She was never exactly a beauty. It skips a generation. Ah, looking wonderful, darling.
Buttock tucks. Lift and clinch and clinch and clinch and clinch.
It's like trying to hold the ocean back with a broom. Oh, what will I do if my beauty fades? Oh, well, it'll be 1970 before that happens.
Never mind, Grandma. I'll figure this one out myself.
No. You think because I'm more interested in myself than in you that I'm not listening. No, I know. You want a personality. How about the wacky heiress, as played so delightfully by Barbara Stanwyck in Mad Miss Manton? Or the hooker with a heart of gold, as played by Julia Roberts, Melanie Griffith, or John Voight?
Actually, I thought I might try an intellectual personality, like a tortured poetess.
Ooh, be sure to make her suicidal. Men are very attracted to women who might not be there in the morning.
What are you doing? I'm a tortured poetess, and I notice. But that's all I wrote it is.
My standards are pretty low, but that stunk, man.
I'll never find a personality, and I'm fat. Might as well be a meter maid.
Who needs a personality? Amber doesn't have one.
But I hide it with the proper accessories. And you're depressing me. So let's talk about Italian shoes and, Chanel scarves.
Guys, people with real personalities don't need to talk about these superficial trappings. Now, maybe I should take the energy I use for lining my lips and channel it into curing the homeless.
What's wrong with the homeless?
I don't even know that. Today, let's talk about things that really matter, like that Bosnia deal.
Those are great shoes. I have to find out where Cindy got them.
That's a great guy. I have to find out where Cindy got him.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I'm a pimply fat girl.
Hi, Tiffany.
Jumping jacks!
The only sane place in the house.
Twist and 2 and 3 and 4 and buttocks tots. Lift and clench. Clench and clench and... If I could just lose the water weight.
What are you doing?
Pretending to be on story? There's nothing to do down here, Jack. I feel like I'm in prison. I'm gonna get a tattoo and turn mean, like that half-breed Cher. I'll never forgive her for holding Sonny back. He's wasting his life in Congress when he could be doing Vegas.
Hey! Nobody missed the little twerp when she rocked the world with gypsies, tramps, and thieves. She's not done yet, damn it. She was getting tattoos when Drew Barrymore was nothing but a drunk in diapers.
Sorry, man.
That's cool.
Well, what do you think? My butt look any smaller?
Yeah, I think it does.
Would a younger man look at it?
Look at it, how could he miss it?
You be nice to me! I'm vulnerable, you miserable, aging, wrinkled sack of mediocrity! Honey? How do I look?
Great.
You're not just saying that.
No, you're hotter than a $40 VCR.
How easily you lie to her. What have you lied to me about? Do you really think I'm beautiful in the morning? Am I really the softest fur you ever felt?
Sadly, yes.
Then why do you treat me like this? Why is she permitted to sashay down here whenever she wants and wiggle her wobbly butt in my face?
Well, actually, you'll get a kick out of this. It seems the scale was adjusted, so she thinks she's 10 pounds heavier.
You the man.
Well, no, Actually, Ryan changed the scale, so I guess he be the man.
Yeah, but you drunkenly impregnated the woman that made the man.
I guess I'm the man's old man. The only thing is, now Tiffany thinks she's getting fat, too.
You sicken me. She's a mere slip of a girl. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm torn, that's why. On the one hand, I'm worried about my daughter because she thinks she's fat, and if anything, she's skinny. But on the other hand, there's my son. He's never done anything that's turned out right in his entire life. Now he's finally managed to play a good joke. How can I take that away from him just for the sake of her health? Plus, he's a guy. What kind of a lesson would I be teaching him if a guy turned in another guy? Because let's face it, in the end, guys are all guys have.
I know what you mean. When I was in the toy bin, a little situation came along. Out of the blue, the Little Mermaid started giving me the big eye. So we talked. I bared my soul. I listened to her stupid problems for 3 days. Fins, legs, voice, no voice. Then when I was just about to score some sushi, she goes back to Prince Eric. I was pretty busted up. And who do you think was there for me? The guys. Barney, G.I. Joe, the X-Men. Wolverine had the right attitude. Let's play cards and get some hookers. He's a fun guy. No wonder the kids love him.
So you agree that I'm doing the right thing?
I don't care. I want my Little Mermaid back. She was one fine piece of tack.
Oh, Mommy. Having a personality is so exhausting. It's harder than being skinny.
Nothing is harder than being skinny.
Do you know what I found out about having a personality? Girls like you. I made 4 new girlfriends, and all we do is sit around and trash the good-looking girls. I mean, it's fun and all, and I can see where you can make a life out of it. I mean, the lure is incredible. It's an awfully big club. The sisterhood of ugly, bitter women. But from there, it's only a few years and a few pounds until you got 3 cats, a freezer full of ice cream, and a naughty name on the internet.
I call myself Vicky Vixen. Nobel Prize winning supermodel. That's not pathetic, is it?
You know, at some point, we're going to have to put an end to this.
Well, give me a few more days, please, Dad. I mean, this is my first real success with women. I feel a power and a confidence that I never have before. I mean, it's so great to know that the dumbest guy can destroy the smartest girl just by saying, you're fat.
Yours is a lonely life, isn't it, son?
In person, yeah. But on the internet, I got this chick dying for me. Vicky Vixen.
Well, I hate to break the news to you, son, but she's probably just some fat, middle-aged housewife whose husband can't cut the mustard anymore. But, getting back to your mother, I think we've let this thing go on too far. You see, Ryan, you've been enjoying yourself entirely too much lately, and that's poor preparation for manhood. You might get used to fun, and that's no good. So, son, I want you to go fix that scale and bring it out here.
This is like the time you got the dog neutered.
Mm-hmm. Girls, come on over here a minute, will you? I want to talk to you. Now, listen. You're both driving yourselves crazy with this quest for physical perfection. I mean, it's ridiculous, the pressure that society puts on a woman. And it's unfair that guys can get as fat as we want to be just because we happen to age better than you do. I mean, you look at Sean Connery. He's just an old bald guy. But women still find him sexy. And why? Because girls are so much smarter and cooler than men who are repulsed by a 43-year-old Jessica Lange. My God, what happened to Kathleen Turner? She's a behemoth now. First, she reels you in with something like Body Heat, and then she turns fat enough to get her own sitcom on ABC. Hell, you find a repugnant Jewish comic to marry her to, you could sell it anywhere.
Jack, what's your point?
Huh? Oh, my point. My point is that guys are stupid and that they like beautiful girls. And if you are stupid enough to care what we like, then you deserve what you get. Now, step on that scale.
I'm afraid, Jack.
It's a scale that should be afraid. Go ahead.
Yes! Hallelujah! I weighed what I weighed when we were separated, and I cared what I looked like.
Oh, and I'm finally back under what science considers healthy.
Oh, honey, your pimple is gone. You look beautiful.
Oh, that's quite a compliment coming from supermodel Vicky Vixen.
Dear Mr. Floppy, I love your show. You look somewhat familiar. Have I seen you before? Nick, New York. How observant you are. Well, you may recall me in the 80s when I performed Cats in Vegas. Or it may have been my highly regarded One Bunny show at Totally Nude. Not to mention my critically acclaimed portrayal in the first production of Harvey with an invisible man at Fatburger. See you at Spago.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back. Oh, kids. Oh, my memory box. The treasures of my childhood. I like to take it out every now and then. Sometimes when I feel a little depressed.
Oh, Mom, don't let those wrinkles get you down.
What wrinkles?
Look, a magazine from the 70s. Wow. Did you know Michael Jackson was black?
I didn't know he was a guy.
Oh, wow. This old picture of you and Dad. Dad has an afro. God, you guys were tan.
That's Ike and Tina Turner. Oh, look, it's my very first Valentine. Oh.
That looks like your handwriting, Mom.
Well, it's not.
What does this do?
It makes you pregnant. Oh, look, my Ray Paul Jones posters. Oh, God, Ray Paul Jones. He was rock and roll. Did you know he invented throwing up on stage? Oh, it just literally came pouring out of him. Oh, God, he was so sexy.
He's that guy who's playing down at the Bowl-O-Rama, right?
He's playing at the Bowl-O-Rama? In Azusa? I wonder if I can still get tickets. I'm gonna have to call a scalper.
Oh, no, just go outside. They're leaving them on the windshields of cars.
It says on the back of the flyer that you get 2 free lanes of bowling and rental shoes if you stay through the whole concert.
Look, you said we could go as soon as someone else came. Now you can bore Grandma.
God bless you, Grandma.
He did, sweetheart, with the liver of an ox. Who is that young woman?
It's a guy, Mom. Ray Paul Jones, the famous rock star. Oh, he's playing at the Bowl-O-Rama, but I don't think I'm gonna go.
Free shoes.
I know. I haven't missed a concert of his in L.A. in 20 years. Oh, I always hoped he'd notice me and pull me from the audience, whisk me backstage, take me out to dinner, and then sing a song just for me. You know, that and weird sex and stuff. He'd call the song Jenny. Everyone would know it was about me, 'cause I'd tell them. Well, I guess I'm over that fantasy. I mean, how many pairs of your panties with your phone number written on it can you throw at a guy before you realize he's just not gonna call?
62. Elvis, he never called. Maybe I should have wrapped my panties in bacon.
Well, I'm just a little old to be a groupie. Besides, it's really not dignified.
Not dignified to be the backbone of the underbelly of the music industry? Groupies are what keep rock bands on their feet. Without groupies, a rock band would be like, well, like Paul McCartney.
Is there a point to this, Mom?
Must there be a point? I'm lonely. I like to talk. Oh, very well, a point. The point is, keep your poster. You need your fantasies, your dream. You see, everything in your real life stinks, so you need some unattainable dream. That's why I still keep the candle burning for that sexy Merv Griffin. Oh, I like to think of him as the one who got away.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't rebound into Paul Lynde.
Still the best center square Hollywood ever produced. Whatever it is, he had it.
Well, I don't need fantasies. I have a full and satisfying life. Jack and I just got back together again, and I'm going to put all my energy into making it work. Ray Paul Jones was a little girl's dream. I'm a grown woman now. A wife. A mother. Hello? Who is this?
Is it him? It's Merv!
Oh, it's not Merv, you desperate old biddy. It's for me, and it's Ray Paul Jones. Oh, I can't believe it's you. I can't believe it's me. I can't believe it's not Buttergut. I'm babbling. Oh, I'll stop. Oh, you're a god, a king, a poet, a prophet, a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker. How did you get my number? My pink panties? Oh, I knew you'd like them because of your song called I Like Pink Panties. You want me to be your date tonight after the show? Well, gee, I don't know. I'm a grown woman with responsibilities.
This is her mother. One of us will be there.
Oh, my God! There's so much to think about. What am I going to say? What am I going to wear?
What are you going to tell your husband?
Oh, Jack. I'm so glad we got back together again. I think it's working great, and I'm so happy this time. But I was just thinking, let's play a little game. Do you ever fantasize about anybody?
You. Only you. You are the one. When I'm alone, when I'm with you. It's you, only you.
Well, let's just say that you could have any woman, and if this fantasy girl just happened along, you could sleep with her and it'd be okay with me. Who would she be?
You. Only you.
Come on, Jack. Now, come on. Everybody has a fantasy. Let's just say you can have one woman, just one time, guilt-free. Who would it be?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Marilyn down the block. Say, as a matter of fact, you know, her husband is out of town. If it's okay with you, I could be back here in 20 minutes. Thanks, hon. This is a great game.
Freeze, pal! I wasn't talking about somebody real. I was talking about a star, somebody unattainable.
I like the other game better. Okay. Okay, so let me get this straight. If I could have somebody famous, somebody I couldn't possibly get, but if I could get her, then I could sleep with her and it would be okay with you?
Yes.
What about if Marilyn got famous?
Oh, enough with Marilyn. It's a game, it's a game, it's a game. Now play, damn it!
I'll be right back. I can't think about sex when I'm looking at you.
How about that Jessica Rabbit? She's hot, hot, hot.
Nah, I prefer someone human.
How about Madonna?
I said I prefer someone human. How about Claudia Schiffer?
Ugh! She's been with David Copperfield. I'd rather have Siegfried and Roy's cast-offs. I know. What about a Playboy Playmate?
Oh, I would sleep with any one of them. But they're interchangeable. That's the problem. You can take the breasts off one and put them on another. I do. No, I need someone who I'll really remember. Someone who will make a lasting impression once the deed is done.
John, I know. Drew Barrymore. She's a young, shameless hussy with a firm little body and a wild, almost European attitude that says, I'm woman enough for a man and a bunny.
Nah, I don't want Drew. I don't go for that tattoo action, you know?
You're so VH1. Fine. If you're listening, Drew, I want you. No questions about your family, your past, your drinking. It's time you started a new addiction. Me.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is hard. I mean, fun, but it's hard. There's gotta be somebody out there who's good enough for me.
Yeah, somebody famous, beautiful in a trappy way, and hasn't been touched by anyone.
Yeah, well, there's nobody famous, beautiful, and hasn't been touched.
Cindy Crawford?
No, she was married to... We've got a winner! I have made my decision. I am going to sleep with Cindy Crawford.
Oh, that's good, Jack. She'd be so proud. Okay, honey, if Cindy says yes, you have my permission to sleep with her.
I mean, I know I'm not going to really get her, but you know, it's kind of cool to know that if Cindy ever feels like she needs, and yes, supermodels have needs too. If she ever needs just a regular guy, a real good-looking one, who makes love in the classic way, man on top, socks on feet, and Raiders on TV. Oh, by the way, I'm going to take some Polaroids too, okay?
Sure.
Oh, anyhow, it's just great to know that it's okay with you.
Oh, and it is, sweetheart. Mwah. Oh, by the way, this is kind of silly, but, well, I should have a celebrity fantasy, too. I mean, someone, if the opportunity ever arose, it'd be okay with you. That's just fair, right?
Well, sure. Let's see, how about Merv Griffin?
My mother would kill me. Now, let me think. I should have someone unattainable, too. Say I had a shot with, ooh, this is just so unexpected. Ray Paul Jones, that'd be okay, right? You know, it's just a fantasy. It's not like I need anybody else, because you're so darn satisfying in the sack. So, what do you say, you mighty redwood of love? You can have Cindy Crawford, and I can have Ray Paul Jones.
What do I care who you pick? It's just a fantasy, right?
Yeah, right. Oh, honey, thank you. This is the best thing we've ever done for our marriage. I love you.
I love you, too.
Oh, that's just horrible. Where'd you get the money for that thing?
I sold Mom's memorabilia.
Kids, I need your help. I don't want to be one of those square old guys who is completely out of touch with popular culture.
Too late, Daddy.
Hey, Don't diss me, Betty. Look, kids, I'm going to begin my pop culture education by just randomly picking someone out of a hat who I have no interest in, say, like Cindy Crawford.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather learn about Drew Barrymore?
I want Cindy. She's untouched.
She was married to Richard Gere.
Hey, step off, bro. Word to your mother. Peace.
Word to your father. Don't do that in public. If you really want to know Cindy, read any one of these. Really, Daddy. She's 29. She's on her way out.
You're grounded.
What do you say?
He said you're grounded.
What did I do?
You called Dad a geek.
Really? I thought I was just thinking it.
What do you got?
Well, she's from DeKalb, Illinois. She loves jet skiing, rollerblading, and won't wear fur. God love her. She likes designer clothes, she lives in Malibu, and she's got a thing for used car salesmen.
Really? Huh.
Hey, here's something. She wants to get in the movies.
Ah, so if I was, say, wandering along the beach out in Malibu, looking like I had an idea, she might think that I was a movie producer.
All you need is a concept and a title. How about a supermodel being stalked by a pathetic loser?
Pathetic.
Where's that music coming from?
Come in.
It's me, Jenny Malloy.
I'll be right out.
Right, let's do it then, shall we, love?
Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I'm your biggest fan. I've seen every single concert you've ever given in L.A.
Oh, God. You know your career's over when they want to talk first. All right, what do you want to talk about?
Gosh, I don't know. It's all so exciting. It's so glamorous.
You want to stay another day, Limey boy? It'll be another $23.
You know, I always fantasized that if we met, we'd talk about your art, your music, and maybe you'd write a song just for me.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I feel the muse moving me. Well, what was your name?
Jenny.
Right. Jenny, 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 you look so great. Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. I lose this room at 8, so let's do it.
Jenny.
Jenny, yeah, right.
Oh, Ray. Can I call you Ray?
Yeah.
I have so many questions. There's so many things I want to ask you.
Well, I think this will answer all your questions for you.
Oh, Ray, I'm the mother of 3.
Oh, well, perhaps afterward you could do a bit of laundry for me.
This isn't the way I pictured it at all.
I feel something coming on.
Oh, did I inspire you to write a new song?
No, I think it was a mistake to order duck à l'orange at a bowling alley. I'll be right back. Oh, but, yeah, if it'll keep you in the mood, I'll sing to you. Jenny, 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 I want to make the... What was that, a beak? Yeah, sweet Jenny.
Rock and roll never dies. But it sure smells like it did. I can't believe you were arrested for stalking Cindy Crawford.
I wasn't stalking her. When you have your wife's permission, it's not stalking.
I just can't believe you. We just get back together again and you trick me into playing some silly little game and you take it seriously. I may never forgive you.
Where'd you get the tattoo?
You're forgiven.
Thanks for bailing me out anyway.
Well, it looks like the cops really gave you a working over.
No, it wasn't the cops. I'll tell you, those Malibu stars really stick together. They all came running out of their houses and beat the hell out of me. You know, that Burgess Meredith can really kick for an old man. Then I got hit on the head by Tom Hanks. He came running out in one of his Oscars and walloped me. Nice guy, though.
Which Oscar was it? Forrest Gump, 1994. Oh, he was so good in that. Let's rent it.
It's a nice movie.
You know, Jack, I think I was wrong. I would be really hurt if you slept with Cindy Crawford, and I know you'd be hurt if I slept with Ray Paul Jones.
You know, I always liked that Hanks guy. Ever since Bosom Buddies. Thank God he didn't win an Emmy. You know, those things have really sharp edges.
I know. You always were my second choice.
Well, what does it cost to say it? You were always my second choice, too.
Oh, honey. Let's go upstairs and settle for second best. Oh, man, that was great. It's the best it's ever been.
You said it, baby.
Just goes to show you. Fantasies are wonderful, but in a real lasting marriage, we are each other's fantasy.
Thanks, Cindy.
You're welcome, Ray.
Dear Mr. Floppy, what is your first name? Jeff, New York. Well, Jeff, I'm known as different people in different parts of the world. For instance, my little senoritas in Guatemala call me Senor Floppy, the bunny who rides alone, except for my checks, of course. In Kentucky, they call me, when they get tired of their cousins. At the WB network, they refer to me as that talking bear. And here at the set of Unhappily, they call me God.
Hail Floppy.
Hail Floppy.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road.
Hey, Ryan, you want some ice cream?
Sure. Tastes like the dog licked it. You want some?
Ew, after you licked it?
Now, where is your mother? You look at my life, she gets to go out, I babysit. Well, I have plans too, you know. I have to do my laundry. I'm out of underwear. I mean, you know, socks you can wear over and over and over again, but not underwear. That's what separates us from the Europeans.
Dad, what do you think about a guy who sits home night after night watching television and never has a date with a woman?
Don't worry, son. You're still young. You're probably not a homo.
Not talking about me, Dad. I'm worried about you.
Don't worry about me, son. I was in the Air Force. I wasn't in Nam, but I don't feel guilty about that. Somebody had to give out shirts to our boys in Amarillo. I still have flashbacks. Too small, too big, too medium. God, make it stop.
It's okay, Dad. You're home with me now.
Please, I'd rather be a Nam.
Hey, Ryan. One of my friends wants to know if you're doing anything Friday or Saturday night.
No.
I told you, he never goes out.
I date plenty.
Taking a Victoria's Secret catalog to the bathroom is not a date.
You. Beelzebub, Satan, Mephisto, Regis. Any one of those I would have chosen above you to be my son-in-law. I would have preferred my daughter to have been mounted by Tiny Tim.
The one with the ukulele or the one with the crutch?
I'm on far too much medication to understand your literary and pop culture references.
Grandma, did you take your pills?
Oh, yes, about an hour ago. Or was it yesterday? Well, better stoned than sorry. Now, which one of you would like a shiny nickel to cut Grandma's toenails? A nickel just doesn't buy what it used to.
Oh, hi. I was out getting my hair done. Oh, I forgot we're getting a divorce. I don't have to lie to you anymore. I had a date.
Oh? Did you, do anything?
Do I look like I've had sex?
How would I know? I always kept my eyes closed so I could fantasize about my dream girl.
So that's why you always called me Mommy. Oh, listen, don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to back to school night.
Oh, damn, and tomorrow night I was going to volunteer to help feed the homeless.
And I was going to give blood.
Put your Slurpee down. It's almost dinner time.
Smells great, Ahmed. What are you making?
Lamb?
God, these walls are thin.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
What? What did I do?
You couldn't call? I was about to start calling the hospitals.
I was with the kids.
So you say.
Great, now I got two houses I don't want to come home to.
You know, you could at least leave the TV on for me. You would for a dog. And by the way, are we ever getting cable? I don't mind watching Fox for Melrose Place, but what about after it? And why did they move it from Wednesday when it was a typical viewing habit? Well, tomorrow will be different. I want you home to change the channel.
I can't tomorrow. It's back to school night.
Oh, please.
Hey, it's my kids.
I understand. The kids come first, I come last. I come after everybody else.
Now, wait a second. Now, after this is over, we'll spend some time together. Maybe go away, have a nice weekend. What am I talking about? I'm not going anywhere with a stuffed bunny.
Oh, so you're ashamed to be seen with me in public?
I'm ashamed to be talking to you in private.
Enough with the bunny, Jack. Get a woman.
Damn foreigners! But he's right, though. You should get out there and start dating. You know, do a little boogieing.
Don't you think it's a little early for me to start dating? I mean, I just don't know if the time is right. I don't feel I'm ready.
You rolled on me the other night. Believe me, you're ready.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's the right time yet. I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
Come here, Jack. Closer? Closer? Pull yourself together, you weenie! Go out there and shake that booty, white boy!
I guess you're right. I can do that.
Yeah, get down!
Yeah, I'm getting down, baby!
Get down lower!
I am down! I'm all the way down!
Good! While you're down there, pick up the remote control. And let's watch the Jeffersons. I love that sassy Florence.
And that is why we are so proud that our school, How High, is now just under the average literacy rate for our great country. And for our Spanish-speaking friends, 10% de descuento en implementos de jardinería en Joe's Hardware.
Oh, honey, that was beautiful. You speak Spanish.
Oh, and French. Spanish so I can communicate with help, and French so I can order the finest wines, and German, you know, just in case.
Hey, Dad, the bathroom's over there.
I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm doing a subtle boogie and sending out vibes. You saw that, son. That was a result of the Malloy Boogie. It's a chick magnet, baby. Let's check out these phone numbers. You have something hanging from your nose. You have something hanging from your nose. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm so used to seeing it, I just thought it was part of your face.
Whoa. I believe I am looking at my Saturday night date.
Please. You don't stand a chance. That's Miss Taylor, my civics teacher. Everybody's tried to date her. Every guy in the school, every teacher, including half the women teachers. No luck.
Have some faith, O ye of little boogie. Hi. You, come here often?
Yes, every day. I'm a teacher.
You're beautiful. You could make a fortune dancing naked for a bunch of drunks.
Yes, but instead I choose to earn peanuts teaching a bunch of idiots.
Look, we could stand here and chit-chat all night, but there's a lot of other women I could be hitting on, so do I have a shot with you or not?
I don't know. You have that pinched, horny look of a married man.
Actually, we just separated.
Oh, really? So you probably haven't had enough time to catch a sexually transmitted disease.
No, ma'am, I haven't.
Pick me up on Friday. But one thing, you have to be out by Monday morning.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be out in 10 minutes.
So, are there any male teachers that are available in this school?
Like I'd tell the competition. Ooh, here's a live one.
Boy, are you wrong there.
I was in the Air Force. Say, listen, I was kind of wondering if maybe I could borrow the car on Friday. I sort of have a date.
Oh, please. Who here would go out with you after everything I've said about you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Did you see that beautiful teacher blow me a kiss? She's hitting on me. Oh, I'm flattered and all, and I always thought of experimenting before we got married.
She's not flirting with you. She's flirting with me.
Oh, please, what could she possibly see in you?
Fire in my eyes and a sock down my pants.
Let me give you a hint. It goes in front. I still say she was looking at me. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Hey, what happened to that thing in your nose? Hi, I'm Jean Malloy. You're going out with my husband?
Yes.
What is this?
Actually, it was this.
Well, we both know that's not true. Yep. Tomorrow night, I'm taking your teacher out, and come Monday, every kid in school will know how your old dad did in the sack.
It's okay, Dad. I was gonna drop out anyway.
It's 2 a.m., for God's sake. Go home.
Spending some time with my son.
Actually, it's been more like doing time, Dad. See you next week.
I can't believe you're still here.
I told you I'm not leaving until you agree to lend me the car.
I told you could have it 2 hours ago.
I know. But you know how kids love to hear stories about their parents' sex lives.
Look, just pick up the car tomorrow night at 8 and have a good time.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Well, you know, it's been 16 years since you've been out there, and some women probably expect sex to be enjoyable. Or at least bearable. Oh, but don't you worry. You know 1.5 positions. You know, missionary and sleeping missionary.
Don't you worry about me. I'm gonna do just fine.
Well, luckily she's a teacher. Not someone who'd grade your performance. You know, like incomplete, withdrew, doesn't have a full grasp of the material, messy work habits, doesn't work well with others, less than a man. Oh, but honey, now don't you worry. Oh, that's the worst thing you can do is to worry about it. Think about it, dwell on it, fixate on it. Because the next thing you know, you're limp. Flaccid, soft, squishy, more marshmallow than man. Well, good night, honey. Soft dreams. Oh. I mean, sweet dreams. Ta-ta.
I wonder what she meant by all of that. Hi, baby. Where's your mom?
Out?
Where's the car?
Out with Mom.
Did she say when she'd be back?
Hey, I'm sure she did, but I wasn't listening. Do you listen to your parents? Of course not. Nobody listens to their parents.
I really need that car.
I don't know. He's standing here and his mouth is moving, but I have no idea what he's saying.
She'll probably be back any second. She knows how important this is to me.
Let's see. Okay, this one is for anxiety. This one is for hypertension. This one is for depression. And this one is for luck. This one is for my back. This one is for my front. And this one is for the little itty baby who was born in Bethlehem.
Should you be taking those all together?
No.
Gee, I hope Jack isn't too disappointed I'm not giving him the car. Oh, look at him with his nose pressed up against the window. I don't know why it upsets me so that he made a date. I mean, I'm dating. Nobody good, though. But we are broken up, and I ought to do the mature thing and just let him have the car. Yep. That's what I ought to do. I am right, aren't I, Mom?
You know what I always say? Don't pop the last beer till the next case is in the fridge.
What do you mean, Mom?
I mean, don't pop the last beer till the next case is in the fridge. What's the mystery? But I wouldn't let a man have a single second of pleasure. And I believe I never have. But I do know one thing. That if you let a man partake of the fruits of another woman, especially if those fruits are young and ripe and firm and fresh and sitting up there all high, you have lost control of your man forever.
Oh, my God. I couldn't handle that. I mean, what if Jack met somebody that actually liked him and, God, they got married? And he quit taking my phone calls, and she controls him the way that I did. Oh, my God, what would become of me?
Want a blue pill, honey?
Oh, no. Hey, look, there he goes. Can you believe it? He's chasing a bus. Oh, look, he grabbed onto the window. He's trying to pull himself in. Uh-oh. Jack! Jack, look out for the stop sign! He never listens.
It hurt so bad.
Yes! Give me details. Did you pop her? Ram her? Plant the carrot? Pack her in the bunny hutch? Did she suffer?
Well, yes, I believe she did. You see, I got there 3 hours late and she was hungry. I didn't have a car, so I suggested we take a nice romantic walk to the restaurant. But on the way there, my leg gave out, so she had to carry me, and while I was holding on, I copped a cheap feel.
Who's the man?
I'm the man.
You the man?
No, you the man.
No, I'm the figment of the man's imagination. So tell me, did you get the real thing?
No.
Then you not the man.
No. No, I'm not the man.
Then who be the man?
16-year-old kid in a pickup truck who gave us a ride home. Nice kid, friend of Ryan's. I sat in the back with tomorrow's newspapers that he was delivering. And then she must have lost a contact lens because she disappeared and he started to swerve. So I guess he's the man.
But you watched.
Yeah, I did.
Then you seen the man. And that makes you the loser, man.
Yeah, that would be me.
Oh. What? Oh, yeah.
Whew, God, those hallways smell like the lamb I always get at that Indian restaurant. Listen, I've got the car if you need it.
What's so funny?
Oh, Ryan's friend, the paper boy, just called. Oh, God, I just feel terrible. No, I do, really. Really, no kidding. I just wonder if your little date wouldn't have turned out better if I just lent you the car. Oh, well, water under the bridge.
Go ahead and say it.
Oh, all right. I was jealous. Oh, Jack, it's not like I want you back or I even really miss you very much. I just like knowing that you're lying somewhere cold and alone just in case I need you. And I think I need you.
Yeah? Well, what do you need me for, huh?
Oh, you know what I want.
Yeah, I think I do. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Leno.
God, remember when that idiot burned his couch?
Yeah, that guy was the man.
No, you're the man.
Well, I will be right after the monologue, baby.
Dear sirs, I can tell you hate women. What gives? Art, Chicago, Illinois. Art, you couldn't be more wrong. We have several women on our staff who contribute regularly. At least for those 20 or so days a month when they aren't unbearable. Somebody bring me my carrot juice? Not you, one of the broads.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back.
Why are you wearing that?
Oh, I ran out of deodorant, so I got this at the car wash. What do you think?
I'm not smelling you.
Good. Then it's working. Plus, it fits right in with the holiday season. You ready to go?
How did you get invited to a hot college party?
Well, they only invited 3 high school kids. Johnny's bringing the drinks, Ed's bringing the pizza, and I'm bringing you.
And how are we getting there?
Oh, it's simple. When Dad gets home, you ask him to borrow the car. He can't say no to you.
I know.
He can't.
Daddy? Daddy, I was just wondering, can I borrow the car?
No.
Thank you. Hey, what do you mean, no?
I mean, you did something really bad, so you can't use the car.
Daddy, no matter what anyone says, I did not fill the car with the cheapest gas imaginable or put on the bumper sticker that says if you're a cop and you can read this, it's impossible.
I don't care about that stuff. You changed my radio stations. Now I can't find them anymore. I like classic rock, you know that. The Stones, The Who, the Chipmunks. Now all I got is that K-Rap and the all-Alanis Morissette station. Gee, I wonder why that guy left her.
Daddy.
Oh, sorry, honey. What I meant to say was, no, you can't use the car.
Don't worry. I'll ask Mom. She can't say no to me. Mom?
No.
Look, Jack, I was gonna give it to you for Christmas, but I can't wait. Here, it's the Alanis Morissette Christmas album. My favorite is her version of Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, he left me at Christmas. He tore my heart out. It's not fair. No man deserves to live. Wait till my next boyfriend. I'll crush him. I don't want a horse open sleigh. Hey?
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. I got you Roseanne's Hanukkah album.
That better be a joke, mister. Stop grinching around. What's wrong with you?
The kids changed my radio stations, Floppy. Boy, I tell you, sometimes I just hate having kids. But I love having beer. Yep, my old friend Beer. Beer doesn't change your radio stations. Beer doesn't want to borrow your car. Beer doesn't cause your wife to lose her figure. Wait a second, yes it does.
And it sponsors those cool Rolling Stones concerts. I guess even beer can make a mistake. I can name 3 other mistakes beer made. They're called Ryan, Tiffany, and Roth.
That's where you're wrong, mister. Ross was vodka. Don't call my kids mistakes. Except for Ryan, of course. Why am I even talking to you? You don't know anything about kids.
No, I don't. I've just been mauled by thousands of them. I'm a toy, remember? Kids were touching me all over. They haul me out of the bin. They'd sneeze on me, Jack, and wipe their snotty noses all over me. Then they'd throw me back in, the spittle hanging from my ears, gum in my fur, soaked to my seams in breast milk and bile. But by the time you picked me out to give to your kid, I was so disease-ridden, I'm surprised any of you survived. There's no coincidence that Ryan got smallpox, by the way. I thought you were gonna Velveteen Rabbit me after that. By the way, that Velveteen Rabbit stayed with that kid through the whole disease, single-handedly pulled him through it, and they burned him at the stake for it. What a hero. He's the Joan of Arc of my people. So don't tell me I don't know kids. I slept with more kids than Michael Jackson.
All right, maybe kids do suck, but they give you a reason to drink. I mean, you think about it, a single guy who drinks alone, that is pathetic. But a married guy with kids who drinks, the world understands. Because no matter how pathetic your job is or how much your wife dominates you, to your kids, you're always just dad. And that's sort of like being king.
What a great party. Let me ask you a question. Is it still technically getting to second base even if the girl's unconscious?
It is in the eyes of the law.
All right. Woohoo! Then it's official.
Excuse me, Pervo boy. In your jubilation, you might not have noticed there's no car here.
Oh, no. I think someone might have taken our car. I'm cold. I'm cold. What are we gonna do?
Give me your pants.
Why? Do you have a plan?
No, but it looks like we're taking the bus home and I'm not sitting on the seat.
Oh, Jack, what happened? You were gone so long, I thought you were dead. And then I got over my grief.
I was gone for a half hour.
Well, how long am I supposed to wait?
Look, it took me a while to find the party, but I finally found it. Then I took the car. So when they come out, they'll think the car's been stolen. I got it parked right around the corner so they won't see it when they get home. They might be so scared they may never come home.
Oh, Jack, for once you've actually excited me.
You know, we have time to play a frisky little game before they get here. Can I cuff you?
No. Oh, I wonder which kid'll tell us. Oh, I think it's gonna be Ryan who breaks. I raised a hell of a stool pigeon.
No, I think it'll be Tiffany. My sweet little baby Tiffany could never lie to her daddy. I'm her favorite parent, you know. She told me so herself. Actually, I think they'll both tell. Ryan because he's so afraid of you, and Tiffany because she loves me so much. Hate and love. We make such a great team.
Just had to leave my pants on the bus.
They were all sticky.
They were all sticky before. Oh, I can't face them. I can't face them.
Pull yourself together, weenie boy.
All right, you tell them. They never wanted me.
Tell him? Why tell him? What earthly good could it do?
We're not gonna tell them? Oh, I'm cold. I'm cold.
Shut up. Okay, let's practice. We went to the party on a bus and we came home on a bus. We know nothing about any car. Okay? Okay. Now I'll be Mom. Ryan, how was your evening?
We took the car, Mom. We took the car.
Okay, then how about this? Can you look stupid?
I don't think so.
Okay, then just look like that. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Tiff.
Hi, Ryan.
I'm cold. I'm cold.
Maybe that's because you're not wearing pants.
Good night.
She loves me so much she couldn't bear to tell me.
Never mind her. Our son takes his pants off to ride the bus.
I've been on the bus. Believe me, he fits right in. Well, I guess we could do something to punish him, but I think these kids have to learn to tell the truth on their own. Believe me, I know them. They won't be able to sleep. Their conscience will be bothering them all night, and first thing in the morning, they'll come rushing down here to tell us the truth. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. So, can I cuff you?
No. It's degrading and humiliating, and I don't like feeling helpless. How would you like it if I cuffed you?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna crack and burn those kids just like I did these eggs. Breakfast, honey?
What are these? You're not gonna make us eat your waffles again, are you?
You all love my fluffy waffles. As for these, they're handcuffs. But we use them for cookie cutters.
Good. I was afraid you were using them for bondage. You know, like the cable shows I watch at Bobby's house.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I am not going to let you crack. Just let me do all the talking. You don't even know the car was stolen yet, so remember to act surprised.
Come on, kids. Breakfast is ready.
Wow. The car was stolen.
I gotta get you out of here. We're not hungry, but we're starved for knowledge. Off to school we go.
Wait! We'll drive you.
Yeah, I'll go warm up the car.
Are you okay, Ryan? Is anything on your mind?
He says no.
Good. Good. Well, then I'll just wait for you kids in the car.
I'll walk you to the car.
Oh, I gotta tell.
Go ahead. Tell. But if you tell, I will sell you out in a second. I didn't want to do it, Daddy. He made me. He'll buy me clothes and send you to military school.
Oh, my God, the car's been stolen.
I don't want to go to military school.
If only the car thieves knew what it did to the people whose car was stolen.
Yes, if the culprits would just confess, imagine how much better they would feel. Because the truth is always better than a lie.
Daddy. You're so smart and wise. Let's talk about practical things, shall we? Let's look at the bride's side. You have insurance, right? Well, you could take the money and put a down payment on a new car. In fact, if you would do as I've been saying for years and incorporate yourself, you could lease back to the corporation. It would cost practically nothing. It's actually a blessing in disguise.
You know she's right. The truth is, the warranty's run out on that car. The brakes are bad, the suspension is going, the tires are bald. It's a rolling death trap. We were going to give it to you kids in a few months anyway. Maybe it's not a bad idea to get a new car. We've never had a new car. Like a Lincoln. Oh, Jack, I've wanted a Lincoln ever since I was a little girl. Something big and powerful and sexy like the man I never had. Maybe in black.
Honey! The car wasn't really taken, remember? We're using this ruse to break the kids. Now, kids!
They just may have too much of me in them to break, Jack.
Yeah. Well, I could tell that Tiffany was about to confess. But Ryan, he's like an evil puppet master holding her back. Well, I'm gonna go retrieve the car and then go to work. It's always easier to punish the kids after a lousy, stinking day at work.
I'm a trifle confused. Last night, I set my alarm for 11:30. I turned on The Tonight Show, and Jack Parr wasn't on it. Instead, there was a huge caricature of a man with an enormous papier-mâché jaw. It must be this new Johnny Carson person. He's not going to make it.
Who's Johnny Carson?
Exactly! Oh, you are so smart, my little Ryan.
I'm Ross.
It hardly matters. I'm through with you anyway.
Mom, I need to ask you a question. Ross, sweetheart, would you mind leaving us?
Mind?
Mom, the kids took our car without our permission, so we tricked them into thinking that it's been stolen. Now we're trying to guilt them into telling us that they took it. You think it'll work?
No. Children never feel any guilt. They take your youth, they take your life, they take the milk from your bosom. Well, in your case, it was milk from the maid's bosom. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You're the only one in the family who can go to Mexico without getting sick.
Jenny, our car really has been stolen. Can you believe it?
What are we gonna do now?
No, Jack, the kids are gone. You don't have to pretend anymore.
I'm not pretending. The car was really stolen. What are we gonna do?
You mean our broken down, horrible old car that I'm ashamed to be seen in was stolen?
Yes.
Oh. We're getting a Lincoln, a Lincoln, Lincoln, Lincoln.
Well, everything seems to be in order. On behalf of the Laughing Hyena Insurance Company, I just want to assure you that your check will be here in just a few moments. Any questions, Mrs. Malloy? Mrs. Malloy?
It's the Lincoln Town Car.
Mrs. Malloy?
She's Lincolning.
Oh, yes, luxury car-itis. You use our money to buy a better car, we raise the rates in poor neighborhoods, everybody's happy.
Who's that? Who's that? Our cover's blown. We're being arrested. They know. I don't want to go to jail. I have a cute butt.
Ryan, get this through your head. You're attractive to nobody. No one wants you, no one ever will, so stop worrying. Besides, we won't get caught because they can't break me. And you, well, you just stay out here.
She's right. It'll be okay. So I told a lie. A little lie. It's not like I'm going to hell. Hell is for bad boys. I can't take anymore. Please. Mr. Devil, am I done?
Not even close. Now, let me tell you about the third episode of Different Strokes. That's the one where I coined the phrase, "What you talking about, Willis?" Oh, they screamed! We were just a bunch of ghetto kids living with a rich white guy. Long before that Fresh Prince fiasco. Fresh Prince. Fresh my hiney. Ooh, I like that. That could be something. Fresh my hiney. That's good. Now, in the 75th episode of Different Strokes.
Oh, I saw that one. That was the one where Alex Karras didn't want you to have that little pet salamander.
That was Webster, you idiot! Ryan, you're not paying attention, are you? You know what? We're gonna have to start all over again with Different Strokes episode number 1.
Well, that about wraps it up. All you have to do is just sign this form and I'll give you the check.
Would you like to sign first, Mrs. Lincoln?
No, you go first, Mr. Lincoln.
I did it. I took the car, and it was stolen from the party.
From a party?
Ignore him. He only thinks he stole the car. I stole the car.
You stole the car?
You were right, Dad. It feels good to tell the truth. I mean, it hurts, but not as much as lying.
Look, the boy is obviously insane. He didn't steal the car. I did. Well, when
I'm going to turn this over to the fraud division.
Yeah, but
another victory for Laughing Hyena Insurance.
Oh, Jack, my Lincoln! You had to tell the guy 5 jokes. You couldn't just sign up papers.
Look, let's not turn on each other. Not when we have children. This is all your fault. Now, did you act alone in this?
No, it was all Tiffany's idea. Tiffany.
Tiffany, get down here. Young lady, was it your idea to take the car to the party after I said you could not?
You made me do it, Daddy.
I knew it. That's all I needed to hear. That's all right, honey. Here you are. Take this money, get yourself something nice.
Look,
I'm crying too.
You little sissy. And I'm gonna have to punish you. Ryan, you're grounded for 2 weeks. No TV, except for that Different Strokes. It's a nice show.
Tiffany, you profited from a lie. You must be punished.
Tell it to someone with a conscience, you little weasel.
Who is that boring news twit? Oh, dear Mr. Floppy, I noticed there are a lot of names running by on the side as you speak. Aren't those people who worked so hard for a split second of recognition totally upstaged by your lame attempt at humor? Jim, Chicago. Jim, yes, they are underappreciated, but they're a bunch of nobodies and I'm a star. Work for your crumbs, babies.